Welcome to this cybersecurity analysis on why WordPress sites frequently get hacked. We'll visually compare WordPress, a vulnerable target, with Laravel, a more protected framework. WordPress powers 43% of all websites, making it a major target for attackers. With over 810 million global sites, it faces 90,000 attacks per minute, resulting in an annual loss of $150 million from data breaches. Hackers follow the attack economics principle, targeting where scale yields the best return. Since WordPress holds 43% of the market share, attackers maximize their returns by focusing on it, as seen by the high number of attacks per minute. Plugins are the biggest weak spot. 52% of vulnerabilities come from plugins, not the core WordPress. With over 59,000 plugins in the official repository, critical patches take an average of 6 months. To mitigate this, limit plugins, update regularly, and audit your code. Too many third-party dependencies expand the attack surface. Each extra plugin or theme, like a slider or e-commerce module, adds a potential entry point. The more dependencies, the larger the attack surface, with 8 or more entry points commonly shown. Outdated plugins are an open invitation to hackers. The average patch delay is 6 months, and 52% of all WordPress hacks stem from plugin vulnerabilities. There are over 18,000 vulnerable plugins in the official repository. Best practice involves enabling auto-updates, auditing monthly, and removing unused plugins. Themes can be vulnerable too. A beautiful front-end design doesn't guarantee secure code. 11% of all WordPress security issues are theme vulnerabilities. Pirated or nulled themes often contain malicious scripts like SQL injections or backdoors. Always audit themes before installing by checking reviews and updates. Admin panels are predictable targets because WordPress login URLs are known to attackers, making them susceptible to constant bot attacks. Automated bot networks launch 90,000 brute force attempts every minute globally. Protect your site by changing the login URL, limiting login attempts, and using 2FA. Automated brute force scripts never stop guessing usernames and passwords. Bots can attempt over 1,000 logins per hour from a single instance, often using common passwords that account for 30% of successful breaches. Attackers have zero cost using free tools. Defend against this by using rate limiting, CAPTCHA, IP blocking, and 2FA. One weak password is a big problem. Common passwords like password 123 feet or 123,456 can be cracked in less than 1 second. A strong password with 16+ mixed case characters, numbers, and symbols can take 34,000 years to crack, emphasizing the human factor in security. Shared hosting significantly increases infrastructure risk. Typical shared hosting places 500+ sites on one server, costing only $3 to $10 monthly due to minimal security investment and zero isolation. This leads to cross-site contamination, where one infected site can compromise others. A better alternative is a VPS, dedicated server, or managed WordPress hosting. Users install everything because WordPress makes it easy to add features fast, sometimes too easy. The one-click install simplicity and availability of over 59,000 free plugins lead to an overloaded site. With no quality control, anyone can publish plugins. The best practice is to install only essential plugins and research before adding new ones. There is a clear trade-off between convenience and security. WordPress prioritizes ease of use, with features like one-click install and drag-and-drop builders, over security hardening, like code review and access controls. The easier a system is to extend, the easier it is to misconfigure. WordPress is built for everyone, which is great for adoption, but not everyone follows security best practices. The low barrier to entry means not everyone understands security. Business owners, beginner users, and freelancers are security risks, while experienced users focus on security first. The solution is education, documentation, and security plugins. In contrast, Laravel starts differently. Laravel applications are typically custom-built, not assembled from dozens of random add-ons. This framework approach emphasizes security by design, ensuring protection is built in, not added as an afterthought. Custom code means fewer common holes. Unlike identical WordPress sites that share vulnerabilities, custom Laravel apps have a unique architecture. This requires custom attacks, making mass exploit scripts ineffective. Laravel has security built in with modern protections developers are expected to use. These include strong authentication, CSRF protection, powerful input validation, default password hashing, routing controls, and authorization policies. Cross-site request forgery, or CSRF protection, is enabled by default. Laravel blocks fake requests using unique tokens processed only with the valid form. This prevents unauthorized actions and account takeovers, often requiring only a single line of code in the template. Input validation is a core part of the Laravel workflow. The framework encourages developers to filter and verify all input. This process guards against attacks like SQL injection and XSS by rejecting malicious raw input and ensuring only validated data proceeds. Laravel gives developers better control over authentication. It uses multi-layer auth, including bcrypt for default hashing, secure session management, API token support, and role-based access controls. This provides granular control and secure defaults. Laravel fosters cleaner development practices, emphasizing structured coding with MVC architecture, version control like Git, and dedicated testing. This contrasts with the patchwork approach often seen in plugin-heavy WordPress environments, which leads to technical debt. A security-first mindset means developers plan for security early in the project blueprint. Architecture planning, authentication design, route protection, data guarding, and testing strategies are integrated from day one, rather than being added later. Laravel apps are not invisible to hackers, but they are less predictable. Mass exploit scripts that target common vulnerabilities on standardized platforms fail against custom Laravel applications, forcing attackers to move on to easier targets. WordPress is not inherently bad. It is a powerful vehicle with a massive ecosystem of users, plugins, and themes. However, its convenience-first approach requires active maintenance, regular updates, and careful responsibility from the site owner. Laravel isn't automatically safe either. While the framework provides robust security tools, developers must use them correctly. Mistakes like using raw SQL or disabling built-in protection can still create serious vulnerabilities. Implementation is key. The real difference lies in the approach. WordPress is plugin-heavy and publicly standardized, resulting in a higher attack surface. Laravel is custom-built, developer-controlled, and features layered, built-in defenses, offering a lower attack surface. If you use WordPress, take action. Regularly update your core, plugins, and themes. Use strong security measures, like two-factor authentication. Choose quality hosting, and be meticulous about plugin selection and site monitoring. If you build with Laravel, maintain high standards. Prioritize code quality, rigorous testing, and continuous auditing. Use framework features like gates, policies, and eloquent correctly, and ensure secure deployment and monitoring. Security is a continuous process, not a one-time setup. It requires ongoing patching, upgrading, scanning, and monitoring. No platform is safe forever, without continuous care and attention to evolving threats. Build smart and stay secure. The safest website is the one designed, maintained, and monitored with intention. Whether you use WordPress or Laravel, commit to actively protecting your platform.